Hello everybody. Today I will be testing all of my 747s that I saved in Simple Planes. First, this Qantas 747. Do you see anything weird about this airplane? I'll give you a few seconds. Put your answers in the comments. Got the comments? Okay. It is because of this fifth engine. Now, this engine does not provide any extra thrust. It's just there. And yes, these 747s are all based off real life. This is what it looks like. You can see that fifth engine right there. The three tests are the takeoff test. I'm not going to touch the joysticks. I'm only going to leave it up to the flaps for it to take off automatically. Then we're going to have the high speed. Then we're going to have the speed test. The speed test is how fast the airplane can go. And then the landing test. So I'm going to try to do my best butter on each airplane, and which one has the best butter landing gets. So let's start. Here it goes. And no, this extra engine does not do anything. It's just there. Okay, I'm not going to touch the joystick. Oh no, I don't think that plane's going to take off in time. Ooh, it's not going off the ground. If it doesn't go, I'll restart it. If it doesn't go off, if a plane doesn't go off the ground, I will give it a little bit of trim. The trim is like assisting in going up. The flaps are down. As you can see, perfect takeoff, very smooth takeoff. That's a 5 out of 5 takeoff. Now let's do the speed test. Is it pitching down? I'm gonna have to give it a little bit of pitch if it pitches down. 275, that's how much it reached. Now let's do the landing test. Now I'm going to put max flap 0 Okay, I gotta restart that landing test. I'm gonna put the throttle on 67 for that. 67. Ooh, doesn't look too good for the landing. I'll give it a little bit. I'll give it. The problem is the flaps don't work on this plane. Like they just don't. And this plane doesn't even. Yeah, it's a very bad landing. So I'll give this a 0 out of 10 landing. I meant 0 out of 5 landing. Actually, 1 out of 5 landing. Because at least it did land and didn't crash. Oh, and the speed test, I would give that a 3 out of 5 because usually airliners go around 500 miles an hour. Next plane by far is probably one of my favorite Boeing 747s. This is the Boeing 747-500. But I know this person who makes these planes, so and she makes those planes very simple. So I'm just gonna try a different one. And here it is, the improved Boeing 747-500. Jeez, that thing is loud! God damn! This plane is super loud. Let's see if we can just use the flaps. It looks like the front wheel is off the ground. Okay, now the propellers just broke, so now we have really weird looking jet engines. Like, they're really weird looking. The thing is loud. Looks like the front wheel is off the ground, I think. Front wheel's off the ground. We're about to take off. Oh, come on. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Dang it. You couldn't do it. I'll give it credit, like 3.5 stars because the front wheel went lifted up. Bonus points for, I don't know why. I'm not giving it bonus points if I don't know why. Like, these are really weird looking jet engines if there's no propellers. Let's see how fast it goes. It's still accelerating. Oh my god, it's still accelerating. It's still accelerating 600 miles an hour. Looks like it's slowing down. It looks like it's slowing down. It's still accelerating. Okay, I'm just gonna put the max at 626. I really don't feel like waiting. But I'm gonna put the try to do the best butter I can. And if I can do it, I got to touchdown. Butter! Okay, I gotta take back off. Ah! Ah! Pull up. I will give the landing a 4 out of 5. -1 star because it crashed and I had to take back off. Next up is the Boeing Yell 1. This mega beast has a laser which you can target with different aircraft. You can see the laser. So I'm gonna see how it takes off. Please don't let these go. It's not gonna take off automatically. Front wheels off the ground, front wheels off the ground. Lift up, come on, lift up. Nope. It's not gonna do it. Now let's see the max speed. I'm gonna put this in fast forward. Yeah, I'm rapidly ascending. It's still accelerating. $366. Oh my god. Okay, the max is 367 miles an hour. Okay, for some reason, autopilot's on. Watch out. Okay, I'm gonna put it on 50. It's not gonna use its flaps like it's supposed to do, so. So I'm just gonna use a bit of trim. I'm gonna give it the best landing I can. I'll give it my best shot. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, I'll try to butter. Oh crap. That's a pretty average butter. It's a pretty average butter landing. Uh-oh. I can't stop in time! I can't stop in time! Yeah! Well, not technically a Boeing 747 variant. I'm still counting this as one. This is the Saab 1073. Nicknamed the Mini 747 because you know why. It literally has the hump like the 747. And this, for some reason, has no flaps. So I'm only going to be using trim. Wow. This is the first plane in this collection to take off automatically. I'm just going to put this in fast forward because it looks like it's accelerating fast. 491 miles an hour. Ah, this thing is so hard to control. Here we go. Scandinavian Airlines. Why does this sound like a very low-pitched laser? Like, that's scary. I can't do this on the runway. This is very hard to do on the runway. Oh my god! Oh! The fastest plane in the collection. But it also has the worst landing in the collection. This is a beast. This plane is a beast. This is the Boeing Dreamlifter, a large cargo freighter that returns the 740s. It carries up to 3 times more than a standard 747-400 freighter. But this thing is so fast! Flaps! It's able to take off automatically. Jeez, this plane is so fast. And we also have an airport cam. Wait! 322 miles an hour. It does not feel like that. Oh, it's actually pretty slow. The flaps are super responsive on this plane. Let's see. Are you serious? There's no landing cam? Looks like I'm gonna have to do this off of skill. I'm not a skilled pilot. What is this crooked landing gear? Ah! This also sounds like a laser. What? What? Oh, if you're wondering what that gap is, my tooth fell out tonight. That's one of the worst landings ever. There's 2 more 747s after this. This is the Pratt & Whitney 747 with 5 engines. This is the engine tester. So I'm going to use claps. I have a feeling this is not going to take off on its own. I gave it all of its pitch, and it was pretty good of a takeoff. Let's see how fast it goes. it's still going. It's still accelerating. 400 miles an hour. Why am I even surprised at that? That's how fast average planes go. Push the... 420 miles an hour. Wow. I'm just gonna have to teleport back to the island. I'm gonna give it all its stats. We know from the takeoff it did not have a takeoff. Oh, and this does come with a built-in landing cam. So this is probably one of my longest videos, but I'm gonna have to do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Bum 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 bum. I don't know if I sung it in the right notes. Oof. Oh, that's a bad landing. That was honestly on me, but I have to take back off again. Should probably avoid the brakes now. Oh, That was not a good landing. I'll give it a 3.5 because I had to take off again. Now for the plane you have been waiting for, the ultra mighty. I reveal to you the Boeing VC-25, the presidential airplane, also known as Air Force One. It's only fun fact, it's only called Air Force One if a president is on the plane. I've had recent experiences with this plane before, and it does not have a good takeoff. And I'm predicting that it's not going to have a good takeoff with just its flaps and thing. As you can see, the front wheels are off the ground. This plane is a heavy airplane. Ooh, is it gonna do it? Is it gonna do it? It did it! It did it! It actually did it. Right before the runway was about to end. This is a full interior airplane, so I'm not going to be able to put it in fast forward. Maybe when I edit maybe if I edit the video later. I'm not sure if I'm going to edit it. It's literally like 10 o'clock at night. There's nothing else to do and I'm so bored. Anyways, the max speed is 284. So let's go back to the airport. As you can see, this is the full interior. Very nice. Fun fact, when I woke up today, it was 8:46 a.m. The same time that the famous 9/11 first collision happened. Why did I use the landing cam? I need to use that. I think I might have done this one. Okay, land. Be gentle, be gentle. Nope. I'm gonna have to retake off. I'm gonna retake off! Reverse stuff. No. It's so laggy. Look at the plane. Look at the plane. Now, for a control base, for like a base plane, for like a base, I'm going to use this standard unmodified civil Boeing 747-400. I'm gonna see if it can take off with all that without any extra equipment, with just its flaps. Oh god. It's like drifting slightly to the right. I've been seeing that sometimes with these planes. I'm gonna use pitch and then now let's do the speed test. I'm pretty sure I can. This plane is so slow. Looks like it's slowing down. I did not mean to say this plane was slow. I don't know what I said. I'm dyslexic. Well, I don't know. I'm not dyslexic. I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna put the highest speed for 400 because that's usually how fast normal 747s go. I don't do fourth graders. You know, I'm going to have to use reverse thrust. Well, I'm not going to use reverse thrust. I'm just going to use I'm not going to use reverse thrust for like a base. Pitch down, pitch down, pitch down. This might actually stop. I'm calculating, and it will stop by the time it gets here, I think. Ooh. God damn it! I'll give the landing a 4 out of 5. So anyways, those are all my Boeing 747s. Bye!